Hello, folks. I am Blessing Kwende, and you are welcome to the HeartBeat Talk Show, where we talk about relationships with ourselves and as well as relationships with God Almighty. Today, we are going to be discussing why New Year resolutions fail. And to unfold this discussion with me is a great personality. She's a mother, she's a teacher, she's a preacher. She is the smart parents coach. So I want you to sit back, join me on this ride as we take it to the next stage.
Take me deeper than my feet could ever wander, and my faith would be made strong.
Yes, you are welcome once again to the HeartBeat Talk Show. I am Blessing Kwende, and with me,
Former ERA, a parenting and communications coach.
wow, it's a pleasure having you here today at the studios. Yes, so
Thank you so much.
you're much welcome. Okay, today we have a wonderful topic. And lots of people make New Year's resolutions at the beginning of every year. And somehow, at the end of the year, they don't get to actualize, these resolutions. So today we want to ask, why is it that New Year's resolution fails? So one of the first questions I would like to ask is, why do young people set so much goals at the beginning of the year, yet can't fulfill it at the end of the year?
Okay, that's a good one. Yes, people get to set goals because, when you are entering into a new year, you are doing a total examination of your past year. You realize that there are some things that you should have done that you did not do. You also want to make your new year better than your former year. So the tendency is there for you to say, okay, this and this is what I will do, this is what I will no longer do, and all of that. Again, it's a very good thing. Unfortunately, a lot of people are not able to carry through. One of the reasons why people are not able to carry through is that maybe sometimes they set too many goals. You have to be focused when you are setting goals, when you are doing a New Year resolution. In fact, as a matter of fact, a New Year resolution is just a wild imagination if you don't set it as a goal. So what most people do is that they make New Year resolutions without necessarily setting goals.
Wow. That's a strong one. Making New Year resolution just generally with setting goals. Wow. That's a beautiful one. Thank you so much.
Now, again, like I said before, people just make New Year's resolution without setting goals. So what's the difference? The difference is that I probably added a few kg and I want to lose weight, and I just make a wish and say, okay, this year I want to lose weight. The difference is that it's just a wild wish.
Yeah.
But if I'm setting a goal, I should be able to ask myself, how many kg, for instance, was I when I got into this new year? How many kg do I want to be at the end of the new year? And how many kg do I want to lose? When you have determined that, you now put it into writing. When you write it, that there's something they call SMART goals. So if you want to set goals, it has to be specific, it has to be measurable, it has to be achievable, it has to be realistic, and then it has to be time bound. So you're saying, okay, within 6 months or within a year, I'm going to lose 25 kg, for instance. Then you now have to break it into smaller achievable parts, because saying I want to lose 25 kg is just an ambiguous thing.
Mm-hmm.
So you now have to break it to say, okay, in a month I will lose 5 kg, every 1 month I'm going to lose 5 kg. After that, how am I going to achieve it? Am I going to stop eating this or eating what or eating that? And then am I going to add exercises to eat? What part of my body do I want to calm down and all of that? After that, you've done all of that. The most important thing in being able to achieve your goals, rather than just making a wild New Year resolution, is to be able to get an accountability partner. You cannot underestimate or overestimate the path having an accountability partner. I'll give you an example. In 2019, I wanted to take my work as a parenting coach further. I have been dreaming for years, and I said I was going to do it in 2017, I never did it. 2018, but in 2019, I took a bold step. I got a coach, an accountability partner, and we set the goals together. Now, you can't imagine where I am today is as a result of that work that I did in 2000. I mentioned it to you sometime ago, in 2019. So if I am to achieve goals or stick with my New Year resolution, I have to get someone who will hold me accountable. That's what the accountability partner is. So if it's your spouse, if it's your parent, if it's your teacher, like I'm teaching a couple of students now how to set realistic goals. The school called me to do that for them. One of the things I told them, you must ask someone to help you to achieve that goal. So because you know that somebody is going to ask you, Foma, how far? Have you lost your 5 kg this week? Did you drink Coke? And all of that. It's going to put you on your toes. So one of the reasons why people fail is that they just make those New Year resolutions in the confines of their bedroom. Nobody knows. So if they fail, nobody knows. So they can just go along coasting. So but if you've told 2-3 people this year, I'm no longer going to smoke, you tell everybody, you tell your friends, you tell your wife, you'll be ashamed to carry a cigarette because you know somebody's going to say, I thought you said you were going to stop smoking. So having an accountability partner and then announcing to your friends and your immediate family members that this and this is what, so you are going to be very conscious that everybody is watching to see that you don't fail. So that's that.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Hold on now. Before we go on to the next question, we'll take a break briefly, and when we come back, right